Like I told you, and take your these tips may show you interest, right? Okay. Naman, tell me something about where you come from.
Sir, I come from Bhopal, and Bhopal is known as the city of lakes. It has seven lakes in it, and the two major lakes, Upper Lake and the Lower Lake, are one of the 90 Ramsar sites of India. And Bhopal is located in the Chota Nagpur plateau of India, and it has a population of 23 lakh according to 2011 census. It has a historic past as it was being developed by King Raja Bhoj, and the region near the Bhopal, Bhojpur and Bhojtal was also developed by him. And later on it was taken over by the Mughals when Muhammad Dost Khan took over Rani Kamlapati from the throne, and later on it was ruled by many Begums and Nawabs, and later on the Bhopal was in the hands of Britishers. And Bhopal is a beautiful place as it has many historic sites. For example, Bhimbetka caves in the outskirts, Snati stoops around. It also has the biggest Shivling here, which is the Bhojpur temple. Bhopal is an important region in case of defense as it has a headquarters of 21 Sudarshan Chakra Corps. It is also a center of three EME corps. It is also having selection center central, which have three army boards and one naval board, which is designed to select young officers for the tri services. It is an important aspect as the growing industries. For example, the BHEL, among four BHELs of India, one of them is in Bhopal, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, which have been developing electrical panels and turbines for various dams and many industries.
Okay, Naman, what is this Sanchi Stupa about?
Sir, Sanchi stupas are actually in the outskirts region of Bhopal, which was developed by King Ashok during the Mauryan Empire period, and which has a historic past, as the Indian emblem, the Ashok Stamp, has been taken over from them.
Okay, okay. Okay, Naman, so we'll continue talking in the same way. We will first start with your education.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Starting from class 8 onwards, what is the overall percentage marks that you scored in each class up till now? In your academic career so far, what has been the most favorite or liked subject with reasons? Same way, who is your most admired teacher or favorite teacher? Once again, there would be reasons for those as well. How friendly are you? How big is your circle? And amongst them, who is your best friend? Once again, why is he your best friend? I would like to know that. The extracurricular activities and the position of responsibilities that you may have held during your education.
Sir, I have completed my 8th, ninth, and 10th from Campion School, Bhopal, in which 8th class I got 89.3%, and in class 9th I got 93.2%, and in class 10th I got 87.6%. But in class 11th and 12th I have changed my school from Campion School, Bhopal to Sagar Public School. So in 11th class I scored 65%, and in class 12th I scored 85.67%. And after class 12th I have given many competitive exams, for example NDA, JEE, National Forensic Science Entrance Examination, IMU CET, and ISET, and many other examinations as well. The teacher which I liked the most was Mr. Jagdish Meghani sir, who used to teach me maths in coaching classes. At that time, I was facing difficulty in that subject, but yeah, with his guidance and the simplicity that he made the subject into was the best thing which I liked about him. And about my current extracurricular activities, sir, I have joined Indian Maritime University headquarters in Chennai, and I am currently pursuing my BTech there, by BTech in Marine Engineering there. And In my school time, I have been participated in very less extracurricular activities as I have done maths quiz during my school time, which was inter-school. But at that time, I did not get any prizes. But when I went to the college, I represented India in World Maritime Technology Conference, which was held in Chennai 2024. And I became the youngest person to represent a country in WMTC. And I have also played many sports. I also like to play many sports, for example, basketball and badminton. And currently, I am been facing many challenges, including the preparation to the SSBs as well as to my colleges as well, and the extracurricular activities which I was more indulged into at that time in my college. I have also played the UA 2024 championship for esports, in which I bagged the first position in the Valorant championship. But now I have been more diverted towards the out sports, the sports that have been uh, played outside, the outdoor games mostly. And the grades have been ups and downs during my time, but yeah, I have been learning from them, and it was due to my new school and the new class which I joined at my school, which was the spark by that my school made, in which the students were trained to get into different colleges by preparing in the competitive manner. That's why I had a bit less score in class 11th. Yes, sir.
Your favorite subject, your friend circle?
The favorite subject was my chemistry till class 10th, as my mother is also a teacher of chemistry. And but after class 11th, the tables turned, and I started to like maths more over chemistry. And due to it was all due to my teacher who inspired me and motivated me to study math. And the friend circle, I have many friends in my colony, in my school, in my college. But yeah, the only few friends which I confide with more are Udit, Mridul, and Riddhi. So they have been with me for more than 15 years in my life, and I have been faced my all joys and sorrows. So do I with them, and we have spent a great time together till now.
So amongst them, who would you consider to be the closest?
Sir, I consider to be most closest with Udit, as he is with me since my nursery school, and like in every joy and sorrows, in every situation, he has been with me, and I have learned a lot, many things from him, as he taught me how to focus in life and how to get into good things. And that's why I like Udit more over others.
Where all did he ask you to focus?
So, like in my class 10th and 11th, I was more oriented towards badminton. But yeah, at that time it was a crucial moment, as I was being approaching by my competitive examinations. At that time, I was targeting NDA. So, but I did not qualify it. So he motivated me to focus towards it more and manage my time properly. So I did it properly, and this time I cleared NDA.
Why did you change your school, and if you think you had continued in the same school, would you have scored better?
Yes, sir. I believe that the school which I joined in class 11th, it was actually closer to my home, so that I would have managed more time and I would extracted more time for my studies. As the campus school had timings till 2:30, and I have by reaching home it approximately take to 3:15. And by this in this school, I usually come by 1:30 home. I usually come home by 1:30, and so to manage more time, I actually joined the school. But yeah, the academic oriented subjects they taught, and the competitive classes which I joined in school, they actually lowered my score, but yeah, I had been made a good score in all the entrance examination which I made. Like I scored 86.67 percentile in JEE mains. I got an All India rank 983 in IMUCT entrance examination. I was bagged an All India rank of 91 in National Forensic Science admission test.
Okay, so that's good. So what is the secret of your consistency, 87, 86, all that? And then tell me about your Maritime Tech Conference. What was the basis of selection and some more details as to what was this all about?
Yes, sir. So, the consistency which I used to maintain was to study at a particular time with punctuality and daily. So, with that only, I was able to focus more and take up uh, the subjects properly and have good knowledge about them. Later on, when coming to the World Maritime Technology Conference, the selection was based on the merit rank. So I was the second highest ranker of my college, but the first highest ranker dropped the college due to the heavy training. So they opted me for it, and they asked me to prepare a research paper on propulsion system of ships and the noise cancellation systems of the current ships which have been propelling in the Gulf, as the sea have been more saline than as compared to other seas. So I prepared the research paper by with help of my seniors who have been with me, and I have took help from a few of the faculties which teach us this marine boilers and workshops. And soon they motivated me to make it into a good presentation and make a good presentation out of it, so that it should be presentable in the conference. And it was held on 4th, 5th and 6th December. Mine section was on 5th December, and then I was asked to represent the college, and I did a great job there.
Okay, good. So you appeared for many competitive exams. Particular reason for joining Maritime?
Sir, actually, it was my backup option. I wanted to join NDA, but with very less marks, I could not clear the written examination. But I do not wanted to take drop. I wanted to pursue something so that it would help me later on. So I joined this maritime field. At that time, I filled up this form and I went to give the examination and got an All India rank 983. But I got many opportunities. Like in fact, I got an All India rank of 91. But at that time, I find it that the regimental course will help me, and the Navy life would help me in getting into tech entries later on for many defense opportunities.
Okay, so when you could do so well in your competitive exams, I don't think NDA is such a tough exam. Why couldn't you clear NDA?
Sir, I believe that at that time I was being more pressured to take up the exam, but yeah, I recovered from the pressure, and I think from very less marks, from 3 or 4 marks, I could not clear my written examination, and it was due to lack of I believe the English, that I did not study properly. But yeah, this time I worked on my English when I was in college and studied more often for the written, and polished my maths even more so that I can get to this time.
Okay, right. So you fond of playing badminton. Can you tell me some prominent Indian badminton players, ladies and gents both?
Sir, the famous badminton players of India that are the pride of the nation are in men we have the Lakshya Sen, and who has bagged the silver medal in the Olympics, and in the females we have PV Sindhu, who is the prominent badminton player and have bagged many medals for India in Olympics and Commonwealth Games. There are many emerging players also which are uh, uh, I could not recall the name, but yeah, she is from my current state which I am living in, that is Chennai. And the famous Sania Nehwal, who is the badminton player and who have made India proud in many of the championships, and I have been one of the best badminton players of the nation.
Okay, great. So where